What's the story, Morning Glory? What's the word, Hummingbird? Thank you so much for clicking on my channel and for joining me for this quick conversation about Zaddychunkchunk. Y'all, what is going on with Zaddychunkchunk? So, the Gaskin family, I have been a watcher of all of them. Beloved, obviously, with her Beloved's Life channel. I was watching her since she was cooking in the Red Kitchen. When her children started having their own channels, I was watching their channels. I remember when Nate had his own channel, Man About the House, I was watching that channel. So I've been familiar with the Gaskin family for a very long time. I've been watching all of them for, for a few years now. And I was subscribed to Beloved for the longest time. Like I said, ever since she was cooking in that red kitchen. And before she even had braces, I used to watch her avidly. And then I kind of fell off a little bit. I had to unsubscribe. I had to protect, my peace. So I had to unsubscribe from Beloved's channel, but I still admired her from afar, and I would drop in occasionally, to watch a video or two. I saw that she had gone vegan or completely pescatarian. I'm not really sure because she said she was vegan, but then she was still eating seafood. So I really wasn't sure what's going on there. So I would drop in now and then with her channel. Totally admire the woman. I have nothing but the highest respect for her as a YouTuber because she's created an entire empire. She's got the seasoning, she's got the sauces, the hot sauce, a factor. I mean, she is doing the damn thing over there, and you can't do anything but admire and respect the woman, and I totally do. I was watching Zaddychunkchunk for a while. Then certain people that he would record with, I wasn't really vibing with, so I had to let him go. So then I saw that he was dating Ellie or Ely, and I never really watched him anymore. I stopped watching him when the boys left, when he had all of his homeboys living with him in Houston, and they were all going to start doing different type of content. He said that he was going to slowly kind of steer away from the mukbangs, and so him and his friends were going to start doing all of these adventures. But that never really lasted because Zaddychunkchunk got COVID, and he was in the hospital for about a month, literally fighting for his life. And then when he came back, his friends dispersed, and then it was just him for a while, and then he started dating Ely, and so they were doing videos together. And so I stopped watching when the friends left because I just kind of fell off, so I stopped watching him. Never really watched him with Ely, but you can't help but sort of kind of keep up with what's going on because of what commentators are saying. So that kind of keeps you abreast a little bit of what's happening. So I knew that he was dating Ely. They were doing content together. She was from New York, but I think either she was originally born in Africa or has family that was born in Africa. I'm not sure, but she does have a connection with Africa, but living in New York. And so she came down to Houston to be with Zaddychunkchunk. I couldn't tell if the relationship was real or not. I don't know. But then they had this breakup. While they were still together, I think she had her own channel. Then they had this breakup, and so when the breakup happened, which is like recently, she did a video on the breakup, and then Zaddy did a video on the breakup, which I watched part of it, but not all of it, because if I really wasn't watching them consistently to know the dynamic of the relationship, I was like, I'm not really going to understand what he's talking about. So I left it alone. I was like, okay, people break up all the time. No big deal. They were together, they broke up, just like he was with Nicole, of course. They were together, they broke up. This happens. This is life. So I was like, I'm not going to sit and watch a 35-minute video or however long it was on why he broke up with his girlfriend. Like, who cares? So then when I saw the most recent video that he posted, which was, I'm in a dark place, I was like, what is going on with Dalvin? And so I listened to it, and he turned the comments off, and the whole entire video was done in black. It was like a black screen, and all you could hear is his voice, and he sounded really down. He sounded, like he was depressed. He was talking about, apologizing to people that he has wronged, talking about things that he's done that I guess that he wasn't really proud of. And it was like, this sounded like, I don't want to say it, but it sounded like a message, like a final message or something. I don't know how else to say it. Like, sound like a final message. And I'm listening to it and I'm just like, what is happening? And then the only thing that I really did not appreciate was him telling people, like dictating or demanding from the audience, don't come to me with negativity, don't say negative things, don't make videos about this, like making demands on what the people should and shouldn't do. And I don't believe in that. You can say to yourself, hey, look, I just pray that y'all respect me or whatever, but don't go around demanding what people should and shouldn't do. That's the only thing that bothered me about the video. But other than that, I listened to the whole entire video and he just sounded really sad. So, I mean, beyond sad, like depressed. So then I saw that his mom and his dad, Nate, did a video. And I think at the beginning of that video, B Love started off by saying that she called Dalvin to check on him. And Dalvin told her that he was fine and that he would talk to her later, but he didn't want to talk about it at that moment. And so she said that she was going to respect her son and give him his space. And then he'll talk about it with her whenever he was ready. Okay, so according to what I saw on Dalvin's channel, I was like, "Nuh-uh, beloved, you need to go there. You need to go there. You're going to regret not going there if things take a turn for the worse. You need to get up and go there. You can't just be like, I saw this video that you did about you're in a dark place. I mean, the video is titled, You're in a Dark Place. And you're going to tell your son, okay, just, call me back whenever you're, no, I'm getting on a plane. I'm going over there. But anyways, this is my thing. With these YouTubers, the problem that I have is that they'll make these type of videos and your heart goes out to them and you want to pray for them and you want to support them and you want to be there for them because that's another human being, regardless of them being on a social platform or not. Someone, it seems like they're reaching out, they're reaching out for help or they're going through something very, very painful and you want to show some type of support to them. But then a couple of days later, they're back to their regularly scheduled programming and it's business as usual. And he's back to stuff in his face, doesn't even refer to the dark place video at all, doesn't really give any explanation of what was really going on. And then you feel kind of foolish. You're like, oh, okay, so it was just a prank or it was just a video for views, I guess. Okay, so we're just gonna act like that didn't happen. That's what I'm afraid of. They want to pull on your heartstrings and they want you to feel for them and they want you to watch and they want you to support and they're telling you, don't bring any negativity, don't say anything bad about me, I'm going through something right now, show some respect, show some decency. And then you do all of that and then the next day he's back to stuff in his face acting like nothing happened. And you're like, what happened? And then if he does address it, it's going to be something very vague and cryptic, like, yeah, I was going through something, I don't want to go into the details of it. You know what I mean? That's the thing that really burns me when it comes to certain YouTubers. I don't know if that's what's going on here with Zaddy. I don't want him to be in a dark place. So I'm not going to say I'm hoping this is real because I don't want him to be in a dark place. I'm hoping that his cry for help is a genuine cry for help. And I'm hoping that he gets the help that he so desperately needs. He needs to talk to someone, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family member, his parents, or professional. Zaddy, please get help. Whatever it is that you're struggling with, don't struggle with it alone. Talk to someone, anybody, a neighbor, call a hotline. Go to the police station or whatever and sit down and ask them if they have whatever you need to do just to talk to someone, do it. If you can't do it with your family, do it with a friend. If you don't want to do it with somebody that knows you, do it with a stranger, like call a hotline, go see a counselor, a therapist or whatever. What is the point of making so much money and not utilizing the resources that you've been blessed with to get the help that you need when you run into trouble? Utilize all this money that you've made on YouTube. Go get, a therapist, a counselor, the best one that you can find. Anyways, so that's just one of the things that kind of bothers me. They suck you in And then after that, they drop you like a hot potato, kind of like making you feel stupid for even caring to begin with. You know what I mean? And I just don't understand, like, if this is real, why wouldn't his parents go there? I mean, your son made a video as if he's crying out for help. It's nothing but blackness. All you could hear is his voice. And some may even say they can literally hear the pain in his voice. He's just gone through a very difficult breakup. It seems like he's being dragged in the YouTube streets about this breakup. I don't know the details of what was going on between him and Ellie or Ely. I have no idea because I wasn't watching them at that time like that. I would watch a video or two, but I really don't know the full dynamic or the full story for them. The last video that I watched, she was sick, I think, and he was running around getting her chicken soup and flowers. That's the last video that I saw. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but sometimes, a breakup, a very nasty breakup, public humiliation, can lead people to make permanent decisions that they probably otherwise would not have made. So I just would hope that his parents would go out there and visit him to make sure that he's okay. And if he's not opening the door, get the police to come and open up that door, because it is really, I don't want to speak on it. So let me just leave that alone. So that's all I wanted to say. Like, I saw that video. It really disturbed me. If it's real, I want him to get the help that he needs. And heaven forbid, if it's not real, you cannot joke about stuff like this, because mental health issues are real. They're very, very scary. They can affect anyone at any time. They can be triggered by anything. And people are really struggling out there to make it day by day. So if this is not real, this is absolutely wrong. And if this is real, then I pray for Dalvin, and I pray that he is surrounded by love and support, and that I pray that he has the wherewithal and the ability and the courage to get help. You have all of this money. What is it for but for to help you in your time of need? Okay? Utilize the resources. Utilize this damn money. Go and get some type of help, please. Please, please, please. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. So I don't know what's going on. Let's just hope for the best. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. I really do appreciate it. On your way out, please don't forget to rate the video. And if you like this content, please subscribe. And I will definitely talk to you later. Bye.